5, we will introduce you to some of the key IT governance frameworks. So we'll be introduced to some of these IT governance frameworks and when they can be applied. This will help you on your project, by the way, to select the suitable framework. Okay. Okay. So when you are putting the roadmap for for choosing your IT governance framework and implementation, okay, these are some advices for you. It combines elements from various established frameworks and best practices to create a customized structure to align with the business needs at the end. Okay. And each organization must address each of the major components of IT governance, which includes business strategy, plan strategy, IT plan and service execution, vendor management, people development. All are included. So the components of any IT governance should include business strategy, plan and objective. We call this demand management, which involves the development of the business strategy and plan. So the business should drive the IT strategy and plan. The second one is demand management, which is IT strategy, plan, and objective. And it should be based on business plan and objective again. And it should include portfolio investment management, priorities, the enterprise architecture, and so on. Then we have the execution management, which is IT plan and service execution, which encompasses the processes required to assist in the execution, such as problem and project management, IT service management, which is, we already talked about ITIL, remember, information technology infrastructure library, ITIL, risk management, change management, and so on. Disaster recovery even, these are all under execution management. We have also under execution management, performance management. We want to measure the performance, check the KPIs, make sure that everything is running smoothly. So for this, we have balance cards, KPIs. Okay. COBIT and regulatory compliance areas, management controls and audits. So we need to comply with audits as well, such as Oxley, HIPAA for health, and so on. Other general or any other regulatory bodies. We have also under execution management, performance management, which we have already mentioned that. We have the vendor management, your vendors, stakeholders. Okay, this is also under execution. So you are managing your relationship with suppliers, contractors. Okay. We have people development. Okay. For improvement, awareness, education. So you should invest in learning and education in your organization. So, why we need to select the IT governance framework? Because we want to achieve higher output. We want to achieve the best. We want to choose the suitable framework according to our need. And we need to follow the industry and best practices frameworks and standards. So this is an integrated IT governance framework. So you should have your business plan objectives. This is your demand management. Then you have your portfolio investment, IT plan execution, performance management, remember, and people development. They are all mentioned here. What we have put, this table just summarize what we have just mentioned in the previous few slides. But also it shows you some of the deliverables and references, okay, on the right column. Okay, please look at it. Let me know if you have any question. Look at it, please, read it. Like for IT plan objectives, they are under demand management. The IT plan should be aligned with the business plan, as I mentioned before. No questions? Okay. Here we have another important slide. We have the COBIT. COBIT is Control Objectives for Information and Related Technologies. Okay, it is a framework for IT governance and management, and it was developed by ISACA. ISACA is a body of experts on information security. Comprehensive for IT governance, organization, as well as IT process and risk management. And the main objective is to align IT with business goals, manage risk, and meet compliance needs. And it is more focused on the management of risk related to information systems. Okay, so first one is COBIT. Here we have ISO 27001. This is another framework. Okay. The purpose of ISO 27000 is to support and help organizations in their quest to manage information security systems. It uses the Plan, Do, Check, Act, PDCA, okay, model for each IT management system process. So each process should have a plan, should have implement, should have monitor, and should have improve. Okay? Plan, do, check, and act. These are the ISO on the right side, the ISO 27001 domains. Okay? For project management, quality, and improvement, we can choose some of these frameworks. We have PM Book. It provides essential guidelines for managing projects effectively. We have PMMM. Also, it helps organizations evaluate and improve their project management. We have Prince2, a framework for managing projects, focusing on organization control and quality. All right. So, in summary, they are used, the project management frameworks used to project management perspectives. We have now ITIL. ITIL we have covered before. Okay, is a set of best practices for IT service management, ITSM. Okay, that aligns IT service with business needs. This is the ITIL. It provides a common language with well-defined terms. We have also the CMMI capability maturity model integration. This is a proven industry framework to improve product quality and development efficiency for both system development and software development. Okay, so it's mainly for system and software development. It uses 5 levels to describe the maturity of the organization. These are the levels on the right. I think we have covered these levels before. Okay. Incomplete, performed, managed, defined, quantitatively managed, optimized is the top one. Okay. It was developed by Software Engineering Institute. So CMMI is basically for system and software engineering projects. We have also another one, which is ESCM. ESCM is for outsourcing. If you want to manage services that you will give to another company or contractor, you need a framework like ESCM for managing these outsourced services. Okay? To facilitate the outsource process. Okay? So it is designed to improve the capabilities of organizations involved in IT-enabled sourcing. It was developed by Carnegie Mellon University. Okay. Provides best practices to manage the sourcing life cycle and to ensure successful service delivery. This is the ESCM. Now we have a summary of the frameworks and their justification for using. This is really important table. Look at it, please. This will help you to choose the proper framework. Like if they give you a case study or even for your project, which framework to use, you can look at these. Okay. You see the ISO is there. Support and managing information security systems. Then we have BM book. CMMI and ESCM for managing outsourcing services. Any questions on this chapter? Now we will do the activity, and I have also, by the way, created a PowerPoint that will help you to choose the proper framework, like an extra teaching material. And there is also a tutorial. You can see it on the link. It's a recording about how to choose the proper IT framework. Let me show it to you, and let us do the activity.